Hi everyone, this is Jedi Kono from Square Gamers, and this is my first ever recorded review of one of the most recent units we had in the game, Summer Elsirelle. Now this unit may have come as a surprise to some of you were not expecting it, some of you might be expecting it, some of you must have read about the leaks about this unit, but I'm here to give you my own personal review, my own personal opinion about this unit. Am I happy about it? Am I excited about it? We'll see. But I have to warn you, this is just my personal opinion. I'm just here to show you some highlights of the summer unit and to decide for yourself if this is something you would go chasing after or not. This can either go two ways. It can either be a very, very, very strong and useful unit, or a trap. Now, why would I consider this a trap? Because if the rumors are true, if some information that has been leaked is true, then we have the Final Fantasy VII collaboration coming as soon as next week. Even if it's not in just 1 week, even if it's 2 or 3 weeks, still, it's too soon. Do we need to be spending our Visios? No, we need to be investing our Visio. But let's not be biased from the beginning. Let's just see what Summer Elsirelle has to offer. Is she good? Let's see. So, we're talking about a water unit. She costs 90. She's a magic attacker. She's not a tank, although you can build her as a tanky unit. But she's mostly designed to be an attacker, a magic attacker. Her element is water, so that gives her 20% resist on fire and minus 10% resistance on lightning. You know, the expected. She's got 15% resistance to pierce attacks, 5% resistance to strike attacks, 10% resistance to missile attacks. She's weak, 5% to magic. Now, I don't see any resistances to slash attacks, and that's gonna be at its disadvantage when we have her against Charlotte and Cloud. Believe me, there's gonna be lots of them. Well, she does have an innate resistance of 50% to confusion and slow, but she's also just 10% resistant to sleep. I wonder why. Sleepy Elsirelle, only 10% resistant to sleep. She's a sleepy girl. Her TMR might be considered a good one, although I wouldn't say it's better than Summer Kilf's TMR. So this one is called Bless Ribbon, and it's a healing item for your party members. Is it good enough? I don't think so. If you have a Yuna, that's all you need. Now her master ability, when she turns level 40, gives all of the allies plus 15 attack and plus 10% on their HP, all the water allies. Then you have plus 15 magic attack and plus 10% fire resistance for herself. Is she gonna be any good in a mono water team? She might be. Yes, she could be. And a mono water team would be actually a good investment, seeing as the current meta having Black Rose Helena, Dwayne, and Yuna, and lots of King Mons. A fire unit, and what you need to do first is to get rid of either Black Rose Helena or King Mond, who is absorbing all of the attacks. So if you have a water team, you can easily get rid of King Mond. Now, I've tried a few combinations of mono water teams, and they actually work. Now, when it comes to stats, Summer Elsirelle has the usual move 3, jump 1. She also has a lot of high HP, actually. I did not expect this. She has the highest HP out of all the current magic users, with Black Rose Helena coming next with 3484, while Summer Elsirelle is 3676. Then we have her TP, which is quite low at 133. Her AP is also very low, extremely low. Just 133. I mean, just having 2 skills, she's gonna drain her AP. So you definitely need some accessories, some stuff to increase her AP. Otherwise, she won't be any good. When it comes to the magic stats, she's number 4 at the moment. She has quite good dexterity. Her agility is quite okay. I mean, she's just 1 point less than Black Rose Helena, and that's a very good thing. Her luck is in the middle for the magic units that we currently have, and her defense is actually good at 14. I mean, she'll be able to take a few hits, a few physical hits, not magical hits. So, how do we raise her spirit? Her EX job skills are actually not bad, because one of these skills is reducing casting time to 0, which can be very, very helpful. But at the same time, she has a skill that gives her Protect for 3 turns and reduces physical damage. And that is going to be very useful if you're going for the tanky Summer Elsirelle. Out of her 3 sub-jobs, which is Scholar, Paladin, and Kododama Wielder, I would actually prefer having her Paladin sub-job on, because if you're going for the tanky version of her, you're definitely gonna need the skills she has as a Paladin. Having her main job as a Scholar, she's definitely gonna need a good magic book. Well, we don't have many magic books, we only have one, the Lunar Tome. It's the one that was released along with Luelle, and this is the best weapon for her at the moment. If you're going to equip an accessory on her, a Soul of Tamasa is highly recommended so that she will raise her magic stat, or I would even try putting on a Galmia coat, giving her 30% magic up. When it comes to TMR, she can use her own TMR if she wants to heal her buddies, and she could use a zombie mask so that she can cast Re-Raise on herself, or she could go with the Pretty Hood, little Lila's TMR, which is going to give her some 10% resistance on Dark when you're going against Black Helena or Dwayne. If you're going to equip an Esper on her, I would go with, the everyday use Odin, which is going to give her a human healer, or you could go with Golem. Now, when you're going to choose a vision card for Summer Elsirelle, you cannot go wrong with Guidance from the Stars. This is the card that was released along with Moore. It's going to give your party minimized casting times, it's going to give them more critical damage, and it's going to give them more magic attack. And Summer Elsirelle is going to get increased spirit and magic, which is going to be very beneficial if she's going to go against magic attacks. Now, if you don't have Guidance from the Stars, you can use Thanks for the Votes. This is also a very good card. It's going to give your party increased water attacks, and it's going to maximize your damage by 2,500. Well, assuming you're gonna get past the 9999 damage limit. Now, when it comes to Summer Elsirelle, having the Thanks for the Votes vision card on her is gonna increase her HP, and it's also gonna give her Human Killer if Gumi makes some changes and updates the vision card so that Summer Elsirelle is gonna be able to benefit from this perk, because last time I checked, it was just regular Elsirelle. When you're choosing support abilities for your Summer Elsirelle, you can choose Focused Knowledge, which is going to raise the Spirit Piercing attribute of your skills. It's going to decrease the activation time of your skills, and it's going to remove a lot of that activation time of her Devitalizing Glean skill. You can also choose Magic Up, which is going to increase her magic stat. When you're choosing a counter ability, you can go for Steal Ephemeral Form, which is going to give you a chance to counter all the damage by 20%, and it's going to reduce the damage it takes by 30% when it's maxed. Now, when it comes to her usefulness in battle, she's not bad, okay? She's not bad. She has access to 3 damage types. She can do magic, strike, and slash attacks. She has the ability to hold up very well against physical units. She's not bad. She can be tanky, and she can give a lot of physical damage. She can also have access to Immortal Spirit, which is going to save her at least once during the battle. And if she has a Re-Raise on her, even better. She can reduce the activation time of her skills by an amount that won't make her take too long to cast. although you have to make sure that you're gonna give her a lot of AP so that she will be able to do all her skills. And she can actually achieve fire resistance nullified if you can put on all the necessary gear on her cards and everything. Now, having said that, she is a good unit, okay, but the problem is, how long is she going to last? I mean, very soon we're gonna have a lightning meta. We're gonna have Charlotte, Cloud, 9S, Frederica, and we know that these units are powerful. So how long is a water unit going to last against a trio of lightning units? We also have some early reports that she still falls very quickly against Wayne. Also, when she's doing battle in maps with short, small areas, she's gonna be in trouble because Summer Elsirelle takes her time to cast her buffs, and she needs her distance. She needs some social distance, little girl. If you check her effectiveness on the current map, you'll see that she's really good. She's gonna take some time to cast her buffs, she's gonna be powerful, and then she's gonna start moving on against the enemy. But what if we have a different map? Summer Elsirelle, should you pull? Should you not pull? I mean, if you're pulling, you can have a great addition to a mono water team. If you have more, if you have Tidus, if you have Ildira, you can add Summer Elsirelle and you're gonna have a powerful team. Then you also have Ares coming very soon. If you are aiming at getting her, she's going to be a very good supporter and healer. You can use Summer Elsirelle with Ildira and Tidus. Tidus will be your fists, the one with the sword, fighting along, and you're gonna have Ildira, who is going to cast her Ildira's theorem in the beginning, and she's gonna reduce casting time even more, which is going to be very helpful. There are some pretty good options when it comes to using Summer Elsirelle in a water team. Now, keep in mind, she's a limited unit and she won't be coming back until maybe next summer, maybe never. If you skip on her now and plan to get her again when she reappears next year, maybe she's going to be obsolete by then. Or they might come up with a new gimmick. I don't know, EX Plus? Anyone? Me personally, I'm not pulling for her. I mean, in the beginning, I was really interested in pulling for her. But then, I was tricked into pulling for Summer Kilfe. Summer Kilfe, a light unit, and I already have a very strong light team, so I really wanted to add her to my light team. Now, there was an initial suspicion that Summer Elsirelle, if she would show up, she wouldn't be water, she would be earth. So that's when I set my mind that I wouldn't be pulling for an earth unit. As soon as I heard that Summer Elsirelle is a water unit, I started having the cravings, I started having the itch to pull, but I'm gonna stay strong, because if Final Fantasy VII Collaboration comes up next week, we need to be strong, we need to be using every single of our Visiors. Another reason why I've decided not to pull for Summer Elsirelle, I don't mind having sudden appearances of new global or Japanese units in the game. Why can't it be a male unit? A summer unit. Summer male unit. Give them a thong. Give them a skimpy swimming suit. Give them long swimming pants. I don't care. Just have them topless. Bare chested. Give them to us. Come on. You know we're here. We're waiting for it. We've been paying all this time. Some of the units are worth it, some of them are not. But you know, there's a big community out here begging for specific units, and they're ready to pay for them. Come on. Thank you very much everyone for watching this mini video, mini review / personal opinion on Summer Elsirelle. please hit the subscribe button below and get notified whenever Square Gamers creates new content for you. And I'll be seeing you in the next one. Have a nice day. Have a hot, hot summer. #, stay strong.